As Omicron surges around the country and uncertainty about returning to a sense of normalcy looms, families turn to faith as a way to find hope and joy. Joining us with more on a very important upcoming celebration is Dina Moses, board member for the Charleston Interreligious Council. It's great to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate your time.
So World Religion Day is just around the corner, but I want to talk to just the idea of faith, and particularly in our society today. Are you seeing any trends, or what are you hearing from faith leaders, members of churches and so forth on how important it is?
Sure. Yes, I appreciate the opportunity to talk and be here with you. And this question is such an important one, I think, because COVID has changed our lives in so many ways, and our faith communities have changed as well. And they've moved and I think altered the way in which they worship and do service. And it's been really interesting to watch. Some communities have expanded. They've become more online. Some obviously do a hybrid. I think these days you see a good bit of hybrid, but their reach has expanded because they've offered this opportunity for people to connect with them online. And I do think that people seek that connection more, and having that ability to reach out to communities in this way has given them an opportunity to get in touch with their spirituality even more than they have been since.
Right, exactly. Because I know with faith, sometimes it ebbs and flows, and it goes through, it's sometimes cyclical, that things happen in the world and people either lose their faith or they find faith as something that saves them. So are you hearing from faith leaders that they're really able to make some inroads, particularly amongst people who are finding this time difficult?
Right. I think yes, absolutely. Leaders are realizing that they're able to reach out to individuals online, which we haven't done much of within our faith communities. The face-to-face, I think, is so incredibly important, but I think we realized through COVID, when it wasn't available to us, that online is also a way to reach people who are suffering or are having a hard time. And I think the Charleston Interreligious Council has realized the great opportunity for people to tap into the work in which we do, and that is an opportunity for them to explore all faith traditions and different faith traditions. I think during COVID, you may know that we had our Sacred Space tours moved online, where people can actually tour and get a different understanding or a deeper understanding of a faith that they may not have known about. So people who are exploring have an opportunity to get a sense of the faith communities here in Charleston and what they have to offer.
Absolutely. So let's talk about World Religion Day. So you just mentioned that it's involving many faiths, many religions. So what is your aim to achieve this year in particular?
Thank you. So we are in the midst of Interfaith Harmony Month now. You may know that Mayor Tecklenburg every year for the past couple of years has declared January to be Interfaith Harmony Month for Charleston. So during the entire month of January, we are offering sort of a mix of hybrid of in-person and online opportunities for faith traditions to experiential opportunities for people to get to know the different faith traditions, and also opportunities for dialogue for different faiths to chat with one another about events that are happening, about sort of how they're dealing with different issues that are going on in our community today. And yes, those are available to be a part of, to register for online at cicouncil.org.
Yes.
And there are many. If you go there, you'll see a number of different events to be a part of.
Absolutely, yes. I was just going to say there are many dates throughout this month. And then you've got some other dates coming up in March 3rd through the 5th. It's the 5th annual James Sawyers Jr. Interfaith Speaker Series about climate change and faith. So another very interesting discussion on the books here. So I want to thank you so much for sharing with us. And of course, we're going to share this information with our viewers for anyone who would like to attend these events. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.